But
a lot of
emotionally,
angst and fear because we
right.
didn't know.
But
what was
emotionally, you
happening.
lost a lot of time with him too.
Yep.
Spending time with him and him being a father-son relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then there was a dog in your energy. It was about a mid-sized dog. You know who that is?
It's probably the dog I have now.
Okay.
Puta.
Yeah, it was bouncing around, jumping, having fun, playful type thing. Yes. And so those were the three spirits or people or whatever that popped in. The woman, I'm sure you know who you're going to know who she is. You're going to remember her because she's very strong in your energy too. Okay, so what else besides that did you say? I forgot what you asked me about. Immediate future?
Yeah, immediate future.
Okay, in what areas?
Let's say health.
In your health. I'm not picking up anything real serious in your health. I do pick up that you do have a little sinus problem once in a while. I think that it comes too from if you drink a lot of stuff with ice in where that goes up through the roof of the mouth and it can create, but yeah, I pick up a little sinus with you.
Mm-hmm. I'm also a smoker too. So
well,
that doesn't help.
I knew that, but I figured that was too obvious. But yeah, sinuses I picked up with you. I sometimes pick up with you too that, well, maybe it has to do with the sinuses and the smoking, but yes, I pick up shallow breathing with you at times. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like most people breathe heavy. It's not just from the smoking though. The shallow breathing also comes from having a lot of things in life come at you that get to you. So it's like sometimes you hold your breath waiting for the next shoe to drop type of thing. You know, so it's a lot of life coming at you, and you've had a lot of life come at you. I think you're a seeker of life anyway, and so you're always finding something that you're going to be working with or going through or whatever, and that's normal. Not for all people, but it is definitely for you. So I pick up that. I do pick up once in a while too that you carry a lot of stress in the back of your neck region here, down between the shoulder blades area. Mm-hmm. A lot of tension and stress in there. So I do pick that up from you. And also lower back. I think you have to be careful how you bend, twist, lift, turn, whatever you do. Lower back once in a while gets you. And I'm talking lower, like in that curvature of the back, right on that, and then the flat section, mm-hmm. And then where the spine turns under, the coccyx area in there. I'm picking up that there was an old injury or accident there at one point on one of those vertebrae that goes under.
Several.
Yes.
I took a couple beatings on my back just being a wild kid.
Yeah. And
but
so
it kind of gets sore every now and again.
Yeah. But you know, the funny thing is that it only rears its head at times when you're feeling a lack of support and security. That's when it rears its head the most. So maybe you're not aware of that, but pay attention sometimes.
That's not a correlation that I had made.
Yeah, it's mostly like the curve, and then in between the coccyx area. That's your support and security area. So yeah, when it does rear its head, you know, think about, okay, what am I insecure about or lacking support in? And sometimes you can help heal that, take the pain away, whatever. Yeah. That's what I'm picking up. I'm also picking up digestive with you once in a while. And I think maybe that only happens when you're the shallow breath thing's going on because you're a little stressed or uptight about something. Mm-hmm. So then you have to be careful of not eating greasy, gassy, spicy foods. So it's not all the time, but occasionally, you know, once in a while, mm-hmm. Depending on where you're at emotionally. So you have to be careful with that. And I pick up a little bit with your knees. I'm thinking that sometimes they're clicking, snapping, or doing something.
I've got all kinds of problems with my knees. I've injured both of them pretty severely a number of times.
So and knees, anytime we have a problem with the knees, it comes from wanting to, let's say, being unbending and unyielding, being stubborn about something. So if there's something going on in your life that you're not you're being a little stubborn about or unbending, unyielding, that you'll feel that's when the knees are going to act up. Yeah. And also, you need to be careful with, there's something that goes on with your ankles and your feet once in a while. I'm not quite picking up what it is, but I'm sensing there had been or there is once in a while that's something that goes on with them. I don't know if there's like an aching or a burning, a snapping, popping, something.
My ankles pop all the time.
Okay.
I just kind of assume that was part of getting older.
No, that's your foundation in life. If your foundation in life is a little rocky or a little, not quite exactly where you want it to be, sometimes that can create that going on too. Your feet are your foundation. So if your foundation's shaky or rocky, that'll happen. Okay, anything else with weight, health or anything?
How about my friends?
What?
Could you get a read on how they'll be doing in the near future?
Well, who in specific? A gal?
Like what?
A girl? A woman?
Yeah. How about Brandy? How will she do?
Well, let me first ask you, has Brandy got darker hair? Is her hair kind of in the brown family?
Yes, it is.
And does she wear it kind of long sometimes in different styles?
No, she keeps it medium to short. But
okay.
She does.
Was it ever long at one point?
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, because when you said the name, I was picking her up probably in her 20s.
Okay.
And if she's older than that, then I would say that I'm picking her up at that age with her hair.
Okay.
So then I would say picking her up at that age again, do you know what could have emotionally happened to her at that age? Because for some reason at that age, if she started changing her hairstyle and cutting it and whatever, something happened that she didn't want to be that person at that age anymore. Something emotional. Could have been an illness, accident, death, divorce, move, again, any of those. Because something changed within her at that point in her 20s. So you're saying she's a little older than that now?
Yes, she is. She's 29 now.
Okay, I would have said 25, but 29. Okay, because she's kind of young looking. She doesn't have a face that ages a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's got that youthful look. I'm getting her too to be the height probably about 5'6", around there, a little more.
I don't know. I'm a terrible judge.
I am too. So I'm seeing her in my mind's eye and having to guess that. I never go to weight, as you know, because I'll never want to be caught with that. But yeah.
I don't know. She comes up to about my chin. I'm 6'1", maybe 6'2".
Okay, so I said about 5'6" or better.
About right in that wheelhouse.
Okay. Nice build. I see her, nice build woman too. I mean, she's got a nice figure and whatever. She worries about her hips being a little bigger than they should be or something like that on her body, but there's nothing wrong with her. I think she's a very pretty woman. She dresses very nice at times, and she wears her makeup very well. I think the most beautiful part of her face is probably, I'm going to go to her eyes again. She has beautiful eyes, and I think she has really neat lips, shaped lips. But you would know that, I wouldn't. Does that sound like her?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. She's a woman that's got some definite goals in life. Anyway, think in her mind, because she's definitely on a track of wanting to make something of what's going on with her life. I think she's had a little bit of a rough life in her younger years, and so I'm feeling that she's determined that she's going to, within herself, that she's going to make something of it, and she's going to do the best she can with it. So she's a mover and a shaker. She really is, and she's going to do a lot of neat things. I don't pick up anything real serious health-wise with her, except that sometimes she gets down on herself, really down on herself, and I think that comes back from the childhood again too. she gets